My name's Anita Johnston and I'm the Human Resources Manager here at the VAC Group of companies and also a Return to Work Coordinator, and we do asset protection in the civil construction industry. So do non-destructive digging and ground penetrating radar and subsurface utility engineering. We have around 150 staff, and the majority of our staff do non-destructive digging with our vac trucks, VacuDigger, and we also have utility locators that work in our Earth Spy division. So for successful return to work, I think the core issue is really that relationship with your employees, that they know that you're really there for them and that they understand beforehand what sorts of processes will be taking place, that they know the suitable duties and that their supervisor is going to be well involved, and that staying at work is actually really healthy for them and that they can keep a relationship going into work, staying involved with their workmates and having that confidence that continues with the healthy aspects of being at work. Some of the benefits that come for the business with successful return to work are obviously that the employees are still available to be utilised and to meet our clients' needs. There's the aspect financially too. There's a massive impact that it can have on premiums. But I think ultimately the real benefit to the business is that cultural fit, knowing that your staff know and you know that you can be proud of yourself as a business, that you do have a culture where your staff are looked after, and that gets out there and people do approach us and want to come and work for us. Some of the successes that we've found in our return to work culture are really hiring people that have a wonderful approach to life and to work as well. So attitude is one of our key drivers for what we look for in our staff, and that creates a successful workplace, full stop. Another aspect that we find really helpful is just really explaining to people right from the first day of what they can expect. So if something goes wrong and they have an injury, for example, then we don't just stop work, but we just adjust work. So they know right from the first day how we do return to work and what their expectations can be and how the process works, and that they have a voice, and we're all about continual improvement and encouraging them to be engaged. So I do feel really lucky in this workplace in that we do have senior management, the owners, the directors, they genuinely do want to have a safe workplace. They do care about their staff, and there is no issue as far as support to my role in return to work. And I think that really is something that potentially other workplaces can learn from, is that there are financial benefits and that culture does flow from top down throughout a business. So our successful early intervention strategies really are being engaged with the employee right from when they may first have an injury. So we are part of the initial consultation with the doctor so that we really build a team approach. We've come a long way in our GP engagement and relationships. So have gone out and identified specific practices that have occupational focus in their work, and actually had them come out to our depots, demonstrate for them what vac trucks do and what utility locators do, and even engaged actual occupational physios so that they could break down into different duties and weights, so that then we could specifically map out for GPs what different kinds of suitable duties are available. I guess communication is one of the keys to the success that we've had in engaging senior management and supervisors of injured workers, so that they know what is expected of them to get out there hands-on with the doctors and the employees and just keep the ball rolling as far as communication. I keep our leadership team across what's happening as far as return to work goes by open communication. And then when we have monthly management team meetings as well, I present on where we're at and how things are tracking as well. One of the fantastic things is it doesn't cost a lot of money to be good at these processes. It just takes a great attitude. For other return to work coordinators, I'd really encourage them to take the processes to get senior leadership involved and the buy-in. I guess driving the financial benefits is obviously a key success. Also the attitude of staff and the managers and the people the supervisors that are going to be doing the return to work relational stuff with their employees, that they have a positive approach to return to work. It's not about blame, it's really about supporting staff and having that positive attitude towards return to work, and that they're feeling supported and that culture has the strongest driver and that achieves results. We have taken the time to put things in place, and it has really reaped rewards for people. They've had better health outcomes, better social outcomes for their families, and yeah, it's a great achievement.